Fighter. I need some healing. Cuts to Cleric, who's in the middle of stabilizing the unconscious wizard and is surrounded by gnolls. Cleric.
I'm a little busy at the moment!
Alright, good morning everybody. My name is Ort, and we're going to be going through a subreddit called DnDMemes today. So we're going to have a quick look. DM, notorious for midnight ambushes. You're free to take a long rest. Tapped out party. Are we? Are you? That's the most terrifying thing a DM could say. So if the idealized version of myself can't succeed in life, what chance does the real me have? This really goes beyond my training as a dungeon master. I'm a DM. Are you good enough to call yourself that? It's not about being good, it's about being too dumb to stop. When a party member dies but the cleric has no diamonds, the Lord is testing me, and I didn't study. Nobody. Chaotic barbarians. Accidents can happen! Me. Struggles to organize even bi-weekly sessions. This mad lad. Canadian man's Dungeons and Dragons campaign enters 38th year. Holy cow. That is a long campaign. Wow! My players praising my well-run session that ended with a creative plot twist. Me, who's been improvising the entire last 2/3 of the session. Me giving advice on r/DM Academy, my campaign. Look, a great campaign just has to go off the rails a little bit, okay? When the DM says, you can certainly try. Emergency meeting! Perception check 3. Stealth check 4. DM, you miss. Level 20 rogue. Isn't that my decision? DM, welcome newbie. We got a spot for you right here. We run a normal D&D game in 5th edition. No shenanigans. Do you have any questions? New player. Why does everyone have a section in their character sheet for stuff covered in mayonnaise? Okay, so there are some shenanigans? The player's having a moment after the intense combat, but ignoring all the damage they took. I'm here for you, dude. The entire lower half of your body is on fire. Letting them roll the check to keep up appearances, or say outright that even a natural 20 will fail. DM's trying to make something non-negotiable. Villagers I saved that want to bury their murdered family's bodies. My necromancer that was promised anything for saving their town from bandits. When the DM needs to bring out a calculator for damage. Oh god. Oh god, no. I swear, I will have my vengeance for the death of my brother. You have my bow. And my axe. And your brother. Okay, so imagine if your dad was a minotaur and your mom was a mermaid and you got the human half of both and now you're just some guy. I'd love to play D&D, I've just never been able to find a group. We have 10 trillion dating sites but no D&D group matchmaking services. Yo, we need a Tinder but for finding a D&D party. Find a party? Boom. App. Done. I want to write a D&D campaign but just play it by myself and DM myself. I've been informed that this is called writing a book. Party shares their backstory. Veteran paladin. And that is how I lost my squad of warriors. Necromancer. Oh my god, that's terrible. Where? Bard, out of nowhere. I rolled a nat 20 for seducing the dragon. DM. The dragon becomes interested in you enough not to kill you immediately. I rolled another nat 20. Gonna tap that soon. I didn't even... Alright, the dragon takes you to its lair for immediate copulation. Upon arrival, due to obvious incompatibility in anatomy, the dragon polymorphs into human form. Nice. What does she look like? Exactly like you. Wait, what? I'm saying that you can go f*** yourself. Give your players a disintegration gun. What it actually does is shoot people into the future. In the final session, all the people they shot with it blink into existence around them at once. OP, please change your URL. Probably bad RPG ideas. That'd be a hell of a twist. Oh my god. Oh, I read this one. Truck carrying gaming dice spills onto highway. rolls a perfect 756,000. Though unfortunate it happened, nobody got hurt, and now we own an unofficial world record for the largest dice roll in history. Okay, but this is the best part of this article. Considering the average roll of 2 6-sided dice is around 7 and approximately 216,000 dice were rolled, the company estimates that the roll totaled 756,000. The truck was undamaged, having made its saving throw. Railroading your players into one specific town, letting them pick between multiple towns. They're all the same town anyway. I was chatting with a group of kids at a holiday party at an arcade. I asked how this game's held up compared to Fortnite. An 11-year-old looked at me dead in the face and said, "Fortnite is over. No one plays that at my school anymore." And I instantly shriveled into an aged husk. Me. So what's cool then? 11-year-old. Have you heard of this game called Dungeons and Dragons? Me, choking on my wine. What? Yo, my nephew the other day asked me if I've ever heard of Magic the Gathering, and I about lost the plot. D&D is great. I just tried to slam a guy with the two-handed maul and missed, swinging into the floor. I roll for damage against the floor because of course I do. I roll high. The tiles are crushed to bits. As a free action, I grab a handful of floor gravel and shovel it into my mouth and straight up eat it in an intimidation attempt. My combat opponent is horrified. I get +2 to hit him next turn. I fought an opponent who had an eye patch. I used Mage Hand to pick up his eye patch and move it to his other eye. You have to reward creativity. No problem. I'll bend the door open. You can't bend a wooden door. I know that, and you know that, but this door looks pretty stupid. D&D in a nutshell. D&D spells named for the wizard who developed them nearly always take the form of developer's name, adjective, noun. For example, Otto's irresistible dance. Therefore, Mike's hard lemonade is a wizard spell. In this essay, I will